Finished, all done and dusted. The feet are gone and I'm on form. So what fuel economy can you expect from a 2-year-old Land Rover Discovery Sport that's been driven 90% on motorways and A roads, which I've done over the last 4 or 5 weeks or so in this HSE black Land Rover Discovery Sport. So let's find out what the fuel economy is like. 90% motorway and A road driving, as I've driven from Sheffield to London and back, and then to Warrick and back, and most recently to Blackpool and back. And most of those journeys, about 90% were on motorways and A roads. Let's find out. Also, I had the service done before I started these journeys, a full service at a Land Rover dealer. So this is the maximum fuel economy you can expect driving in eco mode. Okay, let's find out. Hope the radio doesn't come on like it usually does. Just waiting to get there. So I've driven it in eco mode. There you go. 841 miles since the service a month ago, and the MPG is 38.9 miles per gallon. So that's what you can expect driving on motorways and A roads 90% of the time, and the average MPH is 41 miles per hour, because you know what UK motorways are like. The speeds vary from 50 to 70 on motorways. Cough cough, I wouldn't say I've been over 70, of course, but they vary from 50 to 70 because there's loads of roadworks and closures at night. You know, on the M1 lots of closures and roadworks on other, but you can go down to 30 miles an hour, you know, on some stretches of the motorway depending on the time of day you travel. So realistically I'd say, yeah, that's average what you get driving on UK motorways and A roads. Like I said, I went to London and back, so that's mostly on the M1. Then went to Warrick, which was mostly on the M1 again, then another motorway and a A road. And then Blackpool, which is well, I'd say about half on motorway. Yeah, basically when you get to Manchester, then it's motorway. M6, I think, mostly. So it's about 90% on motorway and A road, and average MPH is 41 miles per hour. That's what I've done over the last month since the service. So this is maximum fuel economy for a 2-year-old Land Rover Discovery Sport. About 90% driving on motorways and A roads. MPG is 38.9 miles per gallon you can expect, and UK roads 41 miles per hour. That's what UK motorways are like. You know, a real pain, especially at night, because they have closures and they take you off for stretches of the motorway. Junction X and to Y is closed, and then you have to come off and go on A roads and B roads for a little while. And even when you're driving during the day when they're not closed, they obviously got stretches of roadworks, continuous roadworks, and depending on the time of day you can drop to basically come to a standstill for some stretches. Yes, on the M1. Anyway, that's what real driving on UK motorways and A roads expected performance from a Land Rover Discovery Sport is 38.9 miles per gallon. I've driven 841 since the service, because at the service they basically reset the trip computer, you know, so it starts at 0 again in eco mode, which I wasn't expecting. So all that I was trying to build up to what it's like at 2,000 miles, 3,000 miles, well, that's all been wiped because they reset the trip computer. So UK motorway and A roads driving realistic MPG is 38.9 miles per gallon. Do ensure you subscribe for more videos in this real customer owner driving Land Rover Discovery Sport series. No sales pitch. I tell you exactly what it's like, the good, the bad and the ugly. You can check out my other videos for that. The MPG is 38.9 miles per gallon for this 2-year-old Land Rover Discovery Sport. Immediately, that's 841 miles driven immediately after a full Land Rover dealer service at a cost of £447. Also the mileometer says 15,690, so you know, not even done 20,000 miles in it yet. Anyway, subscribe for my next video in this Land Rover Discovery Sport series.